yeah, life as a Grim Reaper can get a bit boring sometimes. So what I like to do is I take an evening off and have some time for myself. A bit of me time to recover from the stress of a long, hard job. I mean, don't get me wrong, the hours are terrible, the pay's non-existent, but some of the people I get to meet are lovely. It's just unfortunately that I'm helping them pass to the other side, so there's not really a lot of scope for making a long-term friendship. So years ago I started taking one night off myself, as I said, bit of me time, and as I was getting a bit bored I thought I'll learn some new skills, which is difficult because being a spiritual being, an entity, a representation of death, I don't actually exist in a physical plane, so people can't see me, which makes it very difficult to interact and make friends. So I just tend to lurk about in the background. I mean, some people may think that's a bit sad, but hey, I get to learn new stuff, meet interesting people, and not have to speak to them or meet them ever again. Some would say that's a win. Of course, it's not just me doing this Grim Reaper game. There's a lot of people dying and there's only one of me, so that wouldn't work. But it's a family business. I've got a lot of brothers, a lot of siblings. Got some uncles who do a bit of moonlighting. But generally, we subcontract to a lot of places as well. So basically, my area is the area of I believe it's called Berkshire by the corporeal, shall we say. It's a nice enough area, plenty of deaths to keep me busy, but it could be worse. Unlike my uncle Joshua, who works in London, he's never got a moment to himself. Problem is though, being a Grim Reaper, I'm invisible to the living, which makes it a bit difficult to mingle. So I tend to just lurk about. I mean, if someone does see me, that's a bad sign. It means they're not long for this world. And to be honest, that puts a whole dampener on the evening. The course gets called off early, and nobody wants that. It's not easy being a Grim Reaper. Sometimes it can get you down a bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, the people who just died are normally quite lovely. Some are confused, some are angry, but on the whole, people are quite accepting, especially when they feel they've had a good innings. All that death can be a bit tedious after a while, and it's a bit limited in making friends and possibly finding that the one.